ELI5. Why is the Pythagorean theorem just a theorem? Or theory, while other math formulas are laws? Since we're on the topic, I'm also going to point out that people often misuse the term theory. A lot of people think that theory just means educated guess, or something that is believed but cannot be proven. The word for that is hypothesis. A hypothesis is an untested assumption based on precursory observation. A theory is something that is supported by evidence. And a law is something that is observed but not necessarily understood or explained. Scientifically speaking, a theory is a fact. Mathematically speaking, a theorem is a fact. What you and most people mean when you say theory is hypothesis. For instance, the phrase, "it's just a theory," is complete nonsense. It's a fact. Why the or theory? Aren't they separate things? Theorem and theory are two different things, but in both cases they are proven. Theorems are proven using existing theorems or postulates, which are things that are unprovable but accepted to be true. It's just semantics. The Pythagorean theorem is fundamentally true and has been proven through several different mathematical methods. In math there are two important terms you should know: postulates. These are statements which is assumed to be true and the rest is determined from these state. For example, there are 6 postulates in Euclidean space. Theorems. These are statements which have been proven to be true. Usually, they are built upon by other theorems and postulates. In your example, the Pythagorean theorem is a geometric proof which is built upon the knowledge of parallel lines and vertical, complementary angles. Theorem equals proven true statement based on axioms in * mathematics. Law equals single equation based on experimental observation in * science that relates quantities and makes accurate predictions. E.g., Ohm's law J equals sigma * E. Pretty much an outdated term, theory. The first law of geometry now reads, the shortest distance between 2 points is under construction. Some things are called laws because that's what we used to call some solid scientific ideas and it stuck out of tradition. Of course, some laws in science have turned out to be not entirely true, which is why the term isn't used for new ideas. And theory is now the highest level of scientific idea. Law comes from a phase in science when they were trying to equate legal laws with natural laws. It means the same thing as theorem. Theorems can be applied to mathematics to solve a problem. Theories are statements seen to justify something in reality. Law of cosines. Is that you? Laws are observations. E.g., we see objects attracted to each other, which is the law of gravitation. Theories are predictive models, e.g., F equals G caret M 1 caret M 2 R caret 2. Newton's theory of gravitation. Theorems are mathematical statements that have been proven. E.g., A caret 2 plus B caret 2 equals C caret 2. Pythagoras theorem. These all work together to further our understanding of the physical world. Theorem equals proven truth. Law equals what seems to always happen. Theory equals a tested idea about why it Happens hypothesis equals an untested idea of why it happens. Axioms are the fundamentals which cannot be proven. They just are. Theorems are proven. Conjectures or hypotheses are not proven. Mathematical laws are actually identities. Intrinsic properties that can't be separate from the concept they define. A math theorem is a logical construction based on proofs. So the Pythagorean theorem is a created, learned relationship based on our observations. While a law is tied up in defining what a thing is or fundamental operation of math. Unproved, but suspected true statements are called conjectures. Anything termed theorem has been rigorously proved. So, laws are the core stuff we base mathematics on. Like, 1 is greater than 0. Theorems are stuff we prove by going back to basic laws. Just because. Okay, it's not called theoretical maths, physics for nothing. Okay. Unfortunately, you have now fallen within our observation surveillance. Be careful from here, is all I can say. A theorem and a theory are two very different things. I would even argue that a theorem is something stronger than a law. I appreciate the clarity on the language. I have often wondered about these things and never thought to ask. I also appreciate and enjoy the fact that people can be so knowledgeable. It's easy to run into a lot of stupidity on the internet. And bickering. While my area of expertise lies in a distant galaxy from what you folks are talking about. I love knowing that people like you exist. This was a good conversation to wake up to. The simple reason is that Pythagoras called it so. The theorem was found in Babylon about 1900 BC. At that time, the means and methods of what we now call science and math had not been codified. Any philosopher could call any finding law, hypothesis, principle, conclusion or theory. Also, names did not translate directly and precisely between the ancient languages. Greek, Latin, English, French, German, Arabic, etc. A theory is proven from laws. Ironically, laws are the assumptions upon which theorems are proven. For instance, the law of sines is only true given the assumptions. Axioms of Euclidean geometry. We write the laws. To catch noobs who think that there is any meaning difference, like you, the Gironian explained. The dictionary has definitions for words if you're having difficulty figuring out what they mean. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.